just when we thought the first half were crazy, they come back in the second half, even crazier. North Dakota State, man, they were doing good in the first half, and then in the second half, they allowed Kansas City in the paint, and they dominated.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and we had talked about it during halftime. The first 2 points in the first half about keeping the players in check was great, but it was that second half, and it's what cursed NDSU in the first 2 regular season games. They had a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter in one game, lost that. They were tied in the fourth quarter in the other, lost that one, and unfortunately a 14-point lead at halftime. It was lost in pretty much in a matter of a quarter. In the third quarter, Kansas City just dominated. They outscored the Bison by 11, and it just seemed like NDSU was lost.
Naomi Alnadas had a outstanding performance in the second half of that game. She got a 4-point play that just devastated the whole team, and they just went up by a large, deficit.
Yeah, there were 2 main keys to NDSU's loss in that second half. There was a big technical foul that was called on Heaven Hamling halfway through the third quarter, and then, like you said, the 4-point foul on Emily Dietz that really kind of allowed Kansas City to pull away late in the game.
And NDSU had a chance in the late of the game. Abby Schulte was at the free throw line and sank both of the free throws. Talk about pressure, sinking both of them to get behind them by 2, and then we have one more shot with Hembick Hamling getting that 3-point shot, but ultimately misses.
Yeah, another thing, too, speaking of free throws, there were a lot of points, though, where NDSU did not come in clutch on free throws. There were a lot of points where they missed both of them a lot, unfortunately, and that, in the long run, kind of cost the team.
Yep, they unfortunately lost 81-72.
74.
74.
Yeah,
one of those 2. They're out of the tournament, sad to say.
Yep. But we still have the men's game tomorrow night, so be sure to join us then. And we do have a player of the game still, even with the loss.
Yep. Hamling is a player of the game with 60 points and 7 assists. I just feel like she was controlling the game and keeping them in the game.
Yeah, and we talked about her veteranosity. She's been here before, and she knows how this works. And unfortunately, we did not pull out the win, but she will be back along with many others next year. So this team can only get stronger next year.
Yep. Next on the Bison Information Network, men's basketball tomorrow. Stay tuned.